Well, my mind's all clouded 'cause the job's really getting to my head. And they're cutting some loose lease, that's what the manager said. And my co-worker Frank told me he'd be better off dead. I told him bitching and moaning won't get you anywhere, my friend. Hey! Well, this 5 o'clock traffic on I-35 is unreal. There's a cop writing off an old woman in an Oldsmobile. And the news on the radio dial makes me not wanna feel. Yeah, all its bitching and the moaning won't get me anywhere on these wheels. I got a call from somebody that told me I owed them some dough. And if I don't pay it off by next week, I'm gonna owe them some more. And I ain't seen more wealthy people at the grocery store. Yeah, all their bitching and the moaning's gonna drive me out the door. I said a prayer last night, right before I went to sleep. I do it every once in a while, but this time I really skipped a beat. It's never happened before, but the Lord spoke right down to me. He told me bitching and the moaning's gonna get you anywhere but free. Well, I've been searching, don't know what for. Called every number, knocked every door, prayed in the evening, tried to be good. Don't got no reason, probably should. Yeah, I've been cursing, making emails, and when I'm drinking, feeling my best, making decisions that ain't no good. Don't got no reason, probably should. Hey! Yeah, I've been digging hell. The devil's calling, and he wants my soul. So much for loving, I never understood. Don't got no reason, I probably should. And you can call me crazy, call me bad, say I'm lazy, say I'm sad. Take my honor, I knew you would. Don't got no reason, probably should. Don't got no reason, probably should. Shit haircut and I need to shave. Been up that road for days. Slip and slide and break that cage. Beat me like they wanna go insane. Have a load on a hellbound train. Pocket full of rubbers on the very first date. Weird intentions, bless some soul. Mexican flag on a Mexican pole. Drinking, driving, highway toll. Bingo, bango, birth control. Bury my brains with I don't know. Screw the Houston rodeo. Lost our speed, time to go. Wish I took some different route. Take me home, I'm seeing God. Grocery store and hippie brows. Pakistan and money fraud. Politicians feeling out. Mormon beauties getting out. Christian chicken, frozen cod. Hoping, doubting, dreaming far. Worn out rubbers, cheap cigars. Kept grass and closing bars. No regrets with tattoo scars. Or too late to see the stars. Armageddon on the VCR. Wish I played some different cards. Michael Jordan, that dude, Jabbar. beige. Looked up, mucked up, grunge rock rage. Cornell, Cantrell, Kurt Cobain.
Check 1, 2.
Been up that road for days. 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 Been up that road for days.
Alright. More checks. Coming in. Almost here. Stay tuned.
Well, I heard about that prayer in your ear. And last time we talked, you couldn't see my face. I meant to say I'm sorry, but I guess it's way too late. Sometimes it feels like nothing seems to change. The television's telling the same old story, and the newspaper ain't on the porch no more. Kinda makes me angry, but I do not know what for. Sometimes it feels like you've opened every door. Engine tumbling as I get up on the highway, and the red and blue squeal by right with the law. Next time they pull me over, I'll try not to even talk. Sometimes it feels like they only see you fall. River's flowing and it's fighting through the valley. In my mind it soars way past its rising steam. I'd like to kill off that nostalgia, 'cause that ache can get real mean. Sometimes it feels like nothing's as it seems. Yeah, it might feel like the end will never get here, till the plug gets pulled on the ones you love the most. And the truth, it has no shelter, and it's wandering like a ghost. Sometimes it feels like no one ever knows.
Shade
Yeah.
versions of themselves.
But that's fun,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
I hope the voice, like the original. I don't know how Call of Duty like does that. Do that? Is it like Fortnite where you can like talk like the character and all that?
I think
or
so. I think there's like emotes. There's got to be like vocal emotes and
Yeah.
everything too. Like I want to say like well, there definitely was for Jay and Silent Bob, and I believe there also definitely was for Seth Rogen. I don't know about some of the other like additions. I can't recall them right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mike Judge has definitely got to like have some pull on this too. I mean, like
But I
that's
wonder
money.
what are they what are they promoting? Is
Yeah.
is Beavis and Butthead still? Weren't they coming out with like a new season
I think it
or
was
something?
a few years ago.
Yeah,
I think
but
they're still.
they
I think they're still maybe doing it. You know, Mike Judge has this other animated TV show about some mushroom that cures everything. I can't. It's like unusual, abnormal. We'll figure it out. Let's see what Beavis and Butthead are up to.
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
Yeah,
It says 8 seasons. Let's see.
Beva.
Gosh, I had a chokehold on everyone.
Yeah, I did.
Do like Beavis.
And then Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Oh yeah.
I still quote one part of that movie, and it's about when they meet the elderly woman on the way to Vegas, and she's talking about there's a lot of slots in Las Vegas. and he's
Yeah.
like, hey,
So it
butthead.
says it looks like 2023 they did Do the Universe.
Okay.
So it was like that was the last time. Was
Okay.
2023, 27 episodes.
Okay.
But season 11 is to be announced 2025. So yeah, and it's going to be on Comedy Central.
All right.
So it keeps kind of changing hands. So previously Paramount with the new like reboot kind of thing, and then now Comedy Central's going to buy it.
Yeah. Well, Comedy Central, I believe, is owned by Paramount. So I think they're trying to like utilize the IP of Beavis and Butthead to continue the life support of Comedy Central.
Does Beavis and Butthead? I remember watching it younger, but obviously have not seen an episode as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So does it age well? Like I can't imagine it does.
Beavis and Butthead? No.
I don't
But
know.
not saying it like has
It's pretty
to.
rough.
But I'm just
It's pretty
saying like
rough.
I don't know if I would would I watch
Like,
it
is
now?
it your comedy now?
Yeah.
I think it just depends on how you interpret it, you know,
Yeah.
because like Mike Judge is known for his like excessive satire and like
True,
kind of
and that's
social
what kind of it
commentary.
always struck me as.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like yeah, these guys are like losers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of
they do nothing.
they
and
do
they
nothing all
Fumble
day.
their way into everything
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's kind of commentary.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. They fail upwards. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Jargon Co. Fortnite released Hank Hill as a skin to promote the new King of the Hill. They might be doing a Mike Judge run over different games. Okay, sick. Okay, I like that.
Might,
I like
maybe,
that.
maybe, maybe. I don't know.
What was I saying?
We'll see.
It was about them. Oh yeah,
Oh.
the one joke from that I still use to this day,
Mhm.
and it probably
Hey,
does not.
there we
it
go.
doesn't age
All right.
well, but I'm gonna say
My
it
bad.
is like when the old lady's like, "There's a lot of slots in Las Vegas," and he's like, "Haha, hey butthead, you hear this?" This old lady says, "There's a lot of sluts in Las Vegas," and it's just like,
It's
you know,
it's a classic.
it doesn't
quote.
age well.
No.
It doesn't. That is a quote from Beavis and Butthead Do America. Okay, so
It does not age
it
well.
doesn't age well.
Yeah.
But I remember the
Just
very
arguing it's a
early
classic,
episodes
that's
from
all.
MTV, and it was just them watching music videos, kind of like
Yeah,
were
see,
the
that's
original
what that's why I'm
reacts.
saying like
All
that's
right.
kind of like what I recall
Let's
from
build
it. And then,
while
yeah,
they
again,
talk,
them just
all right?
being like, mischievous.
Okay.
I like using that word mischievous in the
All right.
in their small town or like the city. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? And
mhm.
going to like gas station, going to like places, and just kind of like hanging out,
Hanging
drinking
out.
soda and like stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just like
Being little
being
shits,
dudes.
yeah.
Yeah, just hanging out. And then, yeah, of course, them watching like TV at home and then like, yeah, music videos and just being a little obnoxious while
Yeah.
watching them.
They were the ultimate
pretty
shit
much.
consumers.
Yeah.
Also, what's up, Jargon Co?
Pretty
Nice
much.
to see you.
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Hey.
Nice to see ya.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
so I mean, you know, I think it gives something to the nostalgia for
Mhm.
sure. Like it's fun. But yeah, again, I'm like
Happy Monday.
we'll see about being all in on this in
Yeah,
any way.
yeah. And like I'm interested in the emotes. Like, what are they gonna?
Like what? Well, yeah. What are they
Yeah.
gonna bring?
What are they
Like
gonna bring
from
to it?
Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
You know.
Like it can't possibly be like teabagging. I mean, they were probably the original like teabaggers. Maybe they'll do like headbang with like the horns
that
or
would be
something, you
super
know?
sick. Okay, see, like fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm,
Happy
mm,
Monday, building brawl crawl. While I listen to y'all. Wow,
Nice,
awesome.
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've watched Jargon Code do some of the brawl crawl where it's like a fighting game through the St. Mary's Strip.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. Like,
I'd love to see that. Yeah, we'll have to.
yeah. Yeah, no, it looks really really awesome. Like, just imagine. I guess you may want to chime in on this, but I imagine like Street Fighter style up and down the St. Mary's Strip.
Oh,
You're gonna, like,
wow. And for
wind
those
up
of you that don't know what the St. Mary's Strip is, it's a strip of just like bars, restaurants, and like very fun stuff for people
Yeah.
in San Antonio. So it's
Social
one
nightlife.
centralized area where a
Mhm.
lot of young people in particular go and
Yeah.
party. Jargon code pretty much, haha.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah.
All right. We're
Yeah.
yeah. Hashtag ad
Hashtag ad.
building brawl crawl.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
What have we?
Well, it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws,
That's true.
and that's pretty wild. We just watched Jaws recently. I think we've
Mhm.
talked about that.
Mm.
But yeah, Jaws is 50 years old this month.
God,
And
it's-
just even seeing these like photos right here, just like, look at that. Look at the coloring.
yeah, it's still so surprising. The movie still surprises the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fantastic horror movie.
Yep, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah. People, that line has an appropriate chokehold on pop culture. Or it's like
yeah,
it's
and it
always
means
like, we're
so
gonna
many
need a bigger
things.
something.
Yeah.
You know, just the reference of like, we are in over our heads.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
like-
and everybody can relate to that.
Yes.
And that's one you could just pull up.
Yep.
We're gonna need a bigger boat,
need a
you
bigger
know. And it
boat.
was just like, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were right, you know.
The performance.
But
in this
and
movie.
it's so like politically relevant
oh
too.
my god! Yes.
It's like again, the crossovers are wild. If you
Mhm.
haven't watched Jaws recently, watch it.
Yeah.
And go see it in the theaters. Like
Mhm.
honestly, like that seems like the perfect opportunity to rewatch it,
Mhm.
see it on the big screen, because you'll really see the parallels
Yeah.
of like an idiotic government.
Making decisions based on what they think is good for the people.
Exactly.
When
Exactly.
ultimately it's just their own like capitalistic interests.
And then even people too, not heeding warnings, and
Oh, I
people
know.
also like maybe just not believing in things, or just like, oh, it's fine, it's not gonna happen to me, kind of thing. And it's just like that's also a mentality
and
people have.
being, you reminded me of a
Mhm.
certain scene in the movie, and it's the very first time that people go back to the water.
Excuse me.
Is that there are people that are directly influenced by the government official to like they're just like, just go back in, just go
It's
in,
okay.
and they're like,
It's okay.
they feel
It's
the
okay.
pressure
Go back in.
of the government
Yeah.
to do as they say. It's
Yeah.
like it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
honestly crazy. Like it's on such a micro person to person scale, but it scales.
It really,
upward.
yeah, it really is. Like again, yeah, when we watched it, it's just like, whoa, this has further meaning.
Yeah,
You know?
so much deeper. Speaking of seeing it places, I know
Oh,
that
no,
Alamo
okay.
Draft House has been doing their annual rolling road show, Jaws on the Water.
Oh yeah, they do usually
They've
do
been doing
that, right?
So that's a big one for the 50th.
Yeah.
There have also been some. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes,
also have
yes.
Cinemark theaters, and it looks like they're gonna be doing some teens.
Doing some tints.
Okay. Nice.
Memorabilia cup,
Place these
a
right
little plushie.
Ha.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I mean, hey, they're going all out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think you should all go see it in the theaters.
Yeah.
We may. Who knows?
Yeah,
Like I said,
mean,
we did just watch it, but seeing it on the big screen and like with that sound and with a group of people and It sounds so fun.
And possibly some people that have never seen it. I wonder if our nieces
Oh
and nephews have seen
wow.
it.
Yeah, that would be cool to like actually take people that have never been
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
All
like
right.
that.
Nice.
You could. I bet you. I
At
bet you
least
some
one
of them
our
have.
nephew-
I bet you one of your nephews has.
I agree. I think he has two.
Yeah.
I think he has two.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I gotta
ask.
Yeah,
swoosh
but I
it.
wonder if mine have.
Swoosh,
I want to
swoosh,
say at least
swoosh.
one of our nieces.
Just a little
has,
bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Not a lot, just a little bit.
I
You
wanna
never
say
know. You never know
Yeah.
with like young people. It's just like
they're so
There we go.
surprising,
Right.
aren't they?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, remember we talked about it. I mean, now they like all the old music.
Yeah. What was one of them listening to? Oh, well,
Corn.
Corn. But then the other one.
Oh, and then one of my nephew like loves like 80s hair metal
Yeah.
bands.
Like
Interesting.
which is pretty wild.
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
a huge Def Leppard fan.
Yeah, it's just like
what?
Wait, what?
like Rush, Def
Yep.
Leppard, like any of those artists, like
Mhm.
Guns N' Roses, like
Mm.
it's just that's what he listens to,
Yeah.
and
Alright,
it's
these
just like
guys had a swoosh like
it's
this.
interesting.
Yeah, it's just-
But you know what?
Actually, I'm
That's your
glad
thing.
You like it, buddy.
here.
Like
You
it.
like it. You
Yeah.
like it, and I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
50th anniversary Jaws vinyl.
Mhm.
This is sick.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you all can't see this, it's like red. It looks like it has a bite out of it. Like it's like
Mhm.
blood red vinyl
Yeah.
Oh,
with the Jaws
okay, just a little bit
iconography,
this way.
and then like it looks like somebody bit
Oh.
into it.
Yeah.
But that's weird.
Actually,
so that just
I'm gonna
means
leave it
that
like
part
that.
doesn't
Leave it
have
like that.
music on it.
So
Okay.
let's
okay,
talk
okay.
about that.
Ooh,
I
yes,
was
yes, yes,
confused
yes,
when I saw
Yes.
this for sure, and I was like, that's weird.
You're correct.
Okay.
And what I will say is, of
Hold on.
all of
Oh,
the
that's-
back and forth
oh
I
my
saw
God.
about
Okay, yeah,
this
that's what's
release
up.
on the internet,
Err.
the day before it came out,
Uh huh.
you
Getting
right
closer.
now you're the first person to
Getting so
actually get it
close.
right. Everyone else was just like, well, I guess you can't play that part. Like, how do you play the music on that part? Like, how do you play? And I'm just like, no,
Yeah.
no. Like, I didn't want to be the one that was like, oh, but I did kind of sort of chime in on one part.
No.
Because first of all, people were thinking this was AI.
Okay.
Because the SEO on this, I will say, is trash.
Okay.
yeah.
But Mondo is
Yeah.
releasing this.
Okay.
You have to go to Mondo to find it. Like I said,
Okay.
the
So like
SEO
you
is
said
bad.
it. So it could. Some people thought it was fake.
They did think it was fake, so I
Skirt.
threw in the link. It's just like, here it is. And they're like, well, how does it play? And it's like, well, ultimately, on
Mhm.
that part, as you said, there's no music pressed to the outer area.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right,
only the inner
right.
area. And the reason that this is so special is because it's a handful of unreleased score tracks.
Okay.
They're like
Ooh.
alternate versions.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
And so like it's a limited release. It's got
Wait,
a shark
what?
right out of it. It's for Jaws 50, and it's like tracks that weren't necessarily originally released with the film. So and there's
What?
2 of these. There's one that's full score
Mhm.
vinyl. I believe it's on blue, maybe like sea blue with some red
That
on
makes sense.
it. Yeah,
That's probably pretty cool.
yeah. And then there's this one.
And this is the unreleased stuff.
Yeah, this is the unreleased stuff that is now, and it is a die cut to pressing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, even just aesthetically, that's super cool to
It
look
is.
at. You
It
know.
really is. Like the color of the jacket, the sleeve, and
Yeah.
then that red. It's
The
just like
art.
yeah,
You
it's
know, that's
beautiful.
art.
That's art, baby.
Hey, you
I
took
know.
my line.
You didn't say it.
That's art, baby.
There
there,
we
I
go.
said it.
She took it
Was
back.
there
I took
a
it back.
Cancels mine out. Kim said
No,
it.
no. Oh, is this the one? The water-filled version?
Yes, I
a
believe there's that one
way
too. Yeah, John
to
Williams.
listen to?
Yeah. So
Is
this one
maybe? Is
yeah.
it maybe this one? Yeah, to celebrate Jaws' 50th anniversary, UME introduces the shark-infested water-filled vinyl.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, it's very
Oh,
cute.
that looks cool.
Was there a way to listen to a track? Maybe on the Mondo site. Damn, this
That's very
one's
cool,
$99.99.
Yeah, you
That's
said there's a
wild.
site.
Are you out of your mind?
MondoTees.com, Mondo T.
99, you out of your mind?
Oh, we're gonna find it.
All right.
Mondo. Yeah, you can go to
Find
American
out.
company.
American.
Okay, so this is the
Okay.
place that is. This is from the
America.
website that's
Mhm.
selling it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta.
Let's see. Buy
This
now.
is the wrong keyboard.
Oh, it's only $35.
That's pretty good. That's
Wait,
pretty good.
what?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah.
the
But yeah, where do we
$35?
see like what's on it? Let's see. Maybe these detail? No.
Mhm. Details one of the finest achievements in film, music, and quite possibly the most iconic soundtrack of all time. Very true.
Mm,
John Williams' score to Jaws is an absolute essential to collectors. Excuse me.
True that. True that.
You got it.
Yes. In honor of the 50th anniversary
that's
of the
what I'm
original
missing. Oh my
blockbuster,
God.
we worked with
Y'all.
Maestro John Williams to hand select 2 alternate tracks for this commemorative record, never
Wait.
before released in any format, and pulled from the archives by Williams
There we go.
himself. The music of Jaws 50,
Okay.
selection and studio rarities from the motion picture
oh,
10-inch
here we
was
go.
restored and mastered by Mike Matasino in conjunction with his work on the
Wait.
Complete Scores 50th anniversary reissue, with art direction, design.
Interact.
Oops, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Play.
And packaging designed by Mondo's Nolan Fleming.
There we
Okay.
go.
I didn't know it was gonna pop it
I
out
know,
like
right?
that.
That
I was
is
like, well,
cool,
but this
though.
is a cool
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, it just says Jaws main title alternate. So that's one of the newer ones. So that's A side. Incident. Appear incident alternate.
Like, okay. And then music. I should be hearing this. Why am I not hearing this? Clarence. I just had to reset it. Alright. My bad. My bad. Alright, my bad.
What? It has a stand up, like it
Mhm.
folds into like a standee.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
figure.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry,
regular
I didn't
shark
figure.
fin pop-up jacket housed in an O-card slipcase with a gold metallic belt band.
There we go.
Ooh, there's the
Nice. Alright.
red, and then the
Chill.
blue one. Yeah, super sick. I mean, I like when they do stuff like this. So.
Okay.
They really make it work.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, you go back this way.
you know? And if it's ever pulled from streaming, you don't have to worry because you have it online.
Yeah.
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 That's not true. That's not true at all.
If you wanna slip that in there.
Ooh, Yeah, just real quick. I love this. Lord is coming out with her new record. I believe it's called Virgin. Possibly. I should look that up. But she says Virgin bitches.
Oops.
But then here is
This
the
way.
record.
A little more like this. There we go.
I love that aesthetic. It's just see through all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says Lord Virgin. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
It's called that. Like, it's.
Up,
I,
up, 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 up.
I mean, I love the concept of like see-through things. Oh wow, I see what it is too.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
an X-ray. Yeah, pelvic
kinda
X-ray.
this way, I think. Nope. Nope.
Like,
Edit undo.
Mhm.
you know, it's a feeling. This is a vibe.
Yeah, I believe there's a whole concept behind it that I'm unsure of.
Yeah, we'll have to look into
Yeah, yeah, but we've heard a
Maybe?
couple of
I
the
don't
songs
know.
from
I
the
don't know.
record and love it.
Yeah,
It was really good.
yeah.
Like that, and then down.
I think it might be the
I don't
first
know.
Lord record.
Go away.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think this might be the one that we
So what? It's sunken in. I don't care.
say there was something.
All right. This.
I've been
This.
looking at a lot of different
Yes. This. This. This.
electronic
And this?
posts,
Okay.
and a lot of the time
Wait.
people love to fantasize
Where is it? No. Where?
and romanticize rather
Oh.
the weird
Oh, there you are. There you are. All right. Let's go. Let's go. You're coming up. Come up with me. Come with me. Hail Mary.
stuff like
Run quick, see. Okay.
that whole aesthetic is coming back.
Yeah, like people like appreciate it, you know.
Yeah.
And like to see someone do
Oh,
a
yeah.
record like that, like Lord doing like full through and through, totally clear record.
Oh,
It's just like
permanent
wow.
night. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It was
Yeah.
just like this.
There we go.
Yeah, this is
This is
the
a
inspo.
prison
Yeah,
approved PS2.
definitely.
So this is what it looked. So if you were
That's
in
what-
prison and you wanted to play a PS2, this is what it looked like.
Yeah.
It was all clear. I think this is such a vibe.
It is. That's like sick.
And it's just like, yeah, it's see-through.
Yeah.
You can see all the components.
Yeah.
You know, nothing is hiding in there.
There's nothing to hide in here. I mean, granted, all that stuff in there could be dangerous, but I mean, that's
Very
amazing.
true.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Like, would love to have had one of those. Like,
I
just
know.
spinning up.
I know. I
You
wonder
know?
how many of those they made, you
Oh,
know? Like,
jeez.
what was the process like?
Mhm.
And was it really intended to be for prisons, you know? So they really only made X amount, or was it something that they made for other applications?
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
But yeah, I whenever I saw this, I was just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
Super
I like
sick.
seeing all the components inside. I don't know what they do, but
Yeah.
I like them.
Well, at the bottom there, the
Oh.
bottom on the left-hand side, the
This
aluminum
thing?
fins. Those
This
are
thing?
yeah, those are heat sinks. So essentially, computer parts get very hot,
Yeah.
and so you would
How Jargon
attach.
Co. had an N64 green see-through console.
Nice.
Nice. I hope you still have that.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually, I don't know. You said had.
Oy.
You might have gotten rid of it.
We're gonna pretend like you
yeah,
still have
yeah,
it.
you
okay?
have
In
it.
our
You
hearts, you have it
Yeah. You're still playing with it right now.
right
yeah,
now. We're gonna see you streaming, and we're gonna know that's your green see-through N64 console.
yeah. Oh, definitely don't have it anymore.
Stop it. Heart is broken.
But yeah, I mean, it had the cooling systems. This is the where you like solder things and stuff like
All
that.
right, all right,
Those
all
are the
right.
chips.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this street. It's looking better. It's
You
looking
put
better,
the-
chat.
the
The
disc right
non-existent
here.
chat. All right.
Nice.
That is true.
I mean,
You do.
I gotta go over
you
here.
were just
I gotta
talking
do
about
this.
the PS2
Mhm.
because
gotta do
you want
that.
to
I gotta
play
do a wiffle ball
Resident
bat.
Evil 7.
I gotta do a wiffle ball bat.
I was close.
You know, it's Resident Evil, there's a number out there. There's
Yeah.
so many of them, it's easy to honestly
Yeah.
like
Bombarded.
Yeah, you
Ah.
wanted to play that.
Okay.
And,
Oof. All right.
And that's
Thank
the
you.
last time I'd actually played
Oh my god.
that
Ay, ay, ay.
Resident Evil
Mhm.
was on
Chachi
PS2,
machi. Okay.
and I loved it. And we've been watching
Alright.
another
Nothing
streamer
wrong with this.
play
Very
it, but she's playing the remastered version, and I'm so reluctant to like really invest in watching it
All right.
because I haven't played the remastered version. So it's just like I wanna kind of wait to play this myself. I don't want to like spoil it too much, you know.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
very fun stuff. Very
Is what it is. That's what it is.
There was another.
All right, bring these up.
gaming
Oh, look at
thing
this guy.
that We had in here.
Get rid of that. Apply to
Maybe
all.
it's in the other talking points.
Goodbye.
But yeah, so
Goodbye.
super good.
Have you been having fun playing that?
Well, Resident Evil 2, yes. You know, I know that one. I know the remaster. I know the remaster of Resident Evil 1 and 0. You know, like, those are, like, at my core. I never really got too much playtime with 3, Nemesis, Code Veronica X. I pretty much played 0, 1, 2, and 4. And then I once played 6. And then just kind of, like, it wasn't for me, I felt.
Yeah.
But then I'm hearing more often than not now that like
hell?
6 is like one of the most amazing,
And
and it's a spectacular.
You'll probably
co-op
pick
one.
up the new one.
I'm
Is it
leaning
only
towards
PS5
What?
exclusive, or it's going to be on PS4?
It's probably only 5 exclusive, but maybe it'll be on
Oh.
Steam.
Yeah.
I
we'll have
mean, if it's PS5 exclusive, that might be they might finally push me over the
Wow.
edge. I mean, if it's on Switch,
That's a big decision to
Yeah.
make without your wife. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
well,
You're like, I think I'm going to buy the PS5.
I know, right?
Busted.
Oh,
News to me, everybody. Wow. I'm
Busted.
just kidding.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
I'm just seeing how how it landed.
You're gauging.
Just gauging
He's
how that
totally
landed.
gauging my reaction here.
And now we all have it.
And now we all have it. No, I'm
Busted.
just kidding. I don't know. I mean, yeah. we still have PS4. I mean,
know.
it probably is about time we get the PS5 because they're gonna start doing that shit. They're gonna start only busted.
Yeah.
We're only gonna. You're only gonna. They are only going to start publishing things on PS5, and then we're gonna feel left out, and that's how they get you.
Yep, next gen consoles only.
Yeah,
True.
they're not backwards compatible.
they're not
It's
gonna do
true.
God, that's where I wish PlayStation would not have dropped the ball on that. There was one version of PS3 that could play PS1 and PS2 and
That's
PS3
true.
games.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
It
those
was
were sweet.
the
Those were
ultimate
sweet.
Console.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ultimate console. And then
Yep.
they were just like, no, we're not
Those
going to do
were
that
sweet.
anymore.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it. You're going to
So
buy new
sweet.
games. Stop playing old games. You're going to buy new games. It's like,
Yeah. Well, old games.
that's
Speaking
true.
of old games
Yeah.
that we all played,
Speak on it.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
We played this shit out of Mortal Kombat, and I played the shit out of it when I was a kid.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't know you as a kid, but you
I'm still pretty good. I'm pretty good at fighting games.
you love fighting games, and it is like I remember finding that out about you and being like, what?
It's really just about learning the moves. How
Yeah.
does somebody move? Being quick with the buttons, like it's
This
and it's
needs a little bit more
strategy
sweet.
You're a
too, which I'm
combo
pretty
killer,
good
yeah.
at just strategic games in
Mhm.
general. And I feel like people don't
Yeah.
give fighting games enough credit.
I agree.
That it is strategy too, because it's about what are the good moves? Who are you playing against? What kind of
Yes.
moves do they use?
Yeah.
Like it
True,
really
true,
is much
true,
more
true.
of a thinker than you get credit for.
Yeah.
You
True,
know?
How
true,
do-
true.
How can you
True, true,
properly
true, chat.
chain combos
Yeah.
and them not be broken by another player's counter? Or how do you break their... Yeah, no, it's crazy. The way that you start thinking when you start thinking of fighting games, it's just like, huh? Like, you get, like, real
competitive.
real competitive.
Maybe.
I thought I was
Okay.
competitive.
All right.
You are. You're competitive in a different way.
Yes.
You're not really
How do I do
competitive
this?
gaming wise. I feel like you do it for the fun of it.
I do.
And
love
and
games.
I mean I like to play for fun, but yeah, I mean of course you want to win.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course you don't want to be
Of course
bad
you
at
want to
it,
win.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just like I guess that's where I'm at. It's just like I don't want to like stink at this game, and all these other people are just like great at it.
She's not a gamer.
As long as I'm just like I can keep up,
Mhm.
Bring them up. Bring
I
'em
feel
up.
satisfied.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to be the best.
Mhm.
But why I bring up Mortal Kombat, right? Why did I bring this up?
Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun,
there's gonna be a
dun,
Mortal
dun, dun,
Kombat
dun,
2.
dun. Oh no.
It made test audiences cheer and jump out of their seats like Avengers Endgame, says writer. Not biased at all.
No, I know, right? It's like the writer.
I like
said
the writer. Says writer.
Says
Right.
Says writer. So test screenings of Mortal Kombat 2 reportedly had audiences cheering,
Nice.
jumping from their seats, and reacting
All right,
with
let's
the
give it a swoosh.
excitement seen during
Little
Avengers
swoosh.
Endgame screenings, according to screenwriter Jeremy Slater.
Swoosh this way.
He said fans were fully engaged, laughing at jokes, and reacting in real time to
Oh.
the film's fights, fatalities, surprises, deaths, and called it one of the greatest moments of his career, declaring, "I think
I am
we
the best."
nailed it." So
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
I am
mean,
the worst.
I tend to believe this to be
You're
true
Borat,
because
you're
we
worst.
actually enjoyed the Mortal Kombat movie,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
first one that came
Wait.
out.
Well, I remember being surprised at how
It's
much we
off
enjoyed
here.
it.
And I like how they didn't even get to the competition yet.
I know.
You know, and that's not a spoiler. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
Mortal Kombat, the movie has been out for a long
Yeah.
time now. I'm sorry if you haven't
Don't-
seen it. You should
don't
still go
spoil
watch
it.
it.
Yeah.
You should still watch it. I'm sure it's streaming.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't even get to the tournament yet.
Mhm.
So it's
Crazy.
all like leading up. It's all giving you like the lore, and it's just fun.
Mhm.
It's really fun to watch.
Yeah. It gives you everything you'd want, except for what's about to happen. I think.
Yeah.
You know, like it gives you just enough for that introduction to like
Just
the Mortal
enough.
Kombat universe.
Mhm.
They tell it
All right,
so well.
now
They
break
built
it
the lore,
down.
like so proper.
They
It's like
did.
that's sick. This could happen to
All right.
anyone. And basically, what you're saying is this could happen to anyone, and it's just
Yeah.
like that was kind of the idea in a weird way. That around us, all around us, there are these like
There we go.
secret
There we go.
superhumans
Groups.
in some
Ungroup.
capacity. But
Yes.
then there's just kind of
Okay.
normal people too, and they can also go depending on their level of valor, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be released in October 24th. So that's coming up.
Yeah.
Simon McQuoid
McQuoid.
is the director. I wonder if he was the one that also did. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
he did the first one. And I mean, 4
Oh,
years
there we go. All right.
is not that bad. Right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh.
it could be worse. We've seen a
Cancel.
lot worse where it's been takes 10, 15 years to make a second.
Cancel.
That's true, and that's something I actually have a talking point on that for later. This
Okay.
is also, if you take into consideration, probably right on the cusp of the writer strikes too. So there was like, if the writers were striking, other parts of the industry were striking.
Oh no.
Yeah.
COVID was still like happening.
Save.
people were coming
Save.
down off of it, like, you know,
Yeah, there we go.
understanding how to
All right.
exist with it. You know, so like 4
Okay.
years.
All
I
right,
think
all right, all right,
anything
all right.
from
Got it,
like
got it.
2020 production, anything from like 2020 to 2022 has like some leeway.
Mhm.
There's an excuse.
That's true.
For
Why it kind of took a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna have the same. It has your Carl Urban.
My
I know
buddy,
you like
My
him.
dude. It's my buddy. I love Carl
I know,
Urban.
that's-
He's spectacular actor. It's like he hits.
It works.
What he does it well.
Yeah, he's the one that plays Dread.
Yeah.
Dread, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I loved
Oh,
how
yeah.
they, I know we're ACAB, but I mean, Dread is like, Dread hits different, especially if you know like the 2000 AD lore.
Well, and again, commentary. You know, like
Very much
commentary.
so.
It means everything.
Yeah,
You know.
commentary is a huge part of it. It's like that's what it is. There's like corruption. There's understanding why the system is working the way that it is. There's understanding that nothing is perfect and everything is flawed. There's the rush of understanding and fragility of human life, but also the disposability of it. And it's just like it's crazy how much it covers if you really pay attention. You know.
Yeah, and we've got like
Martin
Ford, but it's gonna be Shao Kahn.
That's interesting.
Okay.
I don't know,
We got
questionable.
Kitana, Cole, Sonya Blade.
Nice.
We've got Jade. Ooh, they're gonna have Jade in there.
Jade. Hiroyuki.
Yeah, he's gonna be Hanzo.
And that's essentially Scorpion.
Oh, yeah. And then Liu Kang.
Liu Kang.
Yeah, they're bringing out the whole roster
big
here,
guns
the big
here.
guns. What, Joel McHale is in it? Was he in the first one?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got the Jax character back. He was there in the beginning and then gone.
That's good. Jax was a good character.
Yeah, she was in the last one.
Jax was a
Yeah.
good character. I don't know.
This is gonna be nuts.
That actor killed it
I'm
in
super
that
stoked
one.
for this.
Yeah. And like I said,
yeah,
I believe
same-
it. I
same
believe
Z,
that
same Z.
they got a standing O.
Super stoked.
Or not
super
standing O,
stoked.
but people are just like
Right.
it's the
Stoked.
fatalities. It's all the little things in video games. Like it's the same thing why people loved and screaming out chicken jockey like when they saw it and we were out of their minds
Yeah.
and stuff. It's just like those iconic features of the game, and
at this.
everybody, I mean, loved the fatalities.
this.
You know, you always
It's
were
getting there.
trying
Look at
to-
this. Oh my
to
god.
get the
Look at
fatality
this.
in there. You
In
know.
the right amount of time.
Y'all,
Yeah.
look
I
at
wonder if
this.
they're gonna have an homage.
There's
to
nobody
that.
here,
If you
but look
take
at
too
this.
long to achieve
Right?
the fatality.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Alright,
love
there's
that
still
Jargon
more to-
Post said ACAB Septra.
Well, you're in the big leagues now.
How was your vacation, sir? Oh, I needed one.
Vacation
With your
set?
10% loyalty program
no.
discount, that's $225 for the night.
No,
Not
we
bad.
don't do. I'm sorry. We don't do ads here, okay? Trivago is not paying me to show this to you. So don't do Trivago unless they pay me to tell you to do the thing with whatever they're doing. Taco Bell is definitely not sponsoring me because I would have a crunchy wrap taco in my face right now if I did. I'm num num. There's nothing there. It's air. I got nothing. Oh, they'll never sponsor me. There's no chance. These people, FIFA, EA Sports will ever sponsor me. So, bye. Gone. Okay. Luna, I don't know who you are. Amazon Prime, get out of here. No, thank you. Craftsman, maybe. I mean, if they give me their whole set and I can review it, that'd be great. That'd be really great. You know, while I build this St. Mary's strip with craftsman tools. Uh-oh, watch out. Give me the money. No. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Or am I? Alright. This is all going up. Come on up. These streets. Come on up. Boop. Okay. And then this way? This guy this way. There we go. Dao. That's a little weird. Why'd you do that? I don't know. Okay. 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 Almost. And flush with the street. Actually, no. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Hold on, let's see. You are pushing me. Okay. We gotta go this way. We gotta swoosh it this way, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. We gotta swoosh it this way. If you don't know, now you know. Oh no, I don't know. Alright. I guess I'm just loopy because I haven't eaten dinner. And dinner is in the oven, cooked, and it's egg rolls. And I can't have it. Because I'm entertaining y'all. Nobody here. And I'm entertaining myself. Dun 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 dun. I guess. I don't know. What else I'm gonna do? Make this video game. You know what I mean? What else am I gonna do? While I make this video game. It's just me coming away here. Okay, let's see. Come on. There it is. Alright. You go away. You go away. You go away. You go away. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any of this right there. See that? You see? Uh-oh. Oops. I messed up, y'all. This is when he found out he messed up. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Can you come back here? Can you come? Okay. Alright. There we go. Sounds good to me. Okay. Wait. Actually, let's just shift this. Alright, here we go. No, wait. Oh, I see now. There we go. Alright. No, I am not doing that. I am doing this. Where I shift the blame. Mwahahaha. What? Oh, it was right there all along. Okay. Well, just don't. I don't know. I don't know. Just don't be dumb. Something like that. And then up. There we go. Alright. A little juju. Juju. Oh. Alright, so actually Ungroup. Uh-oh. Okay. Like moi. This one, go the fuck away. Right? Am I right, y'all? Oh, wait. I can cuss here. This is my own thing. Y'all get out of here. I can cuss if I want to. I can dance. I can leave my friends behind. Because if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. Alright. Survey. Okay. Ay. Why are you the way you are, Chris? I don't know. I don't know. And I want one of those egg rolls. So I might say goodbye for right now.
What this is.
I was not a theatrical child. I would say that looking back, I was probably an introspective, sort of like more writerly child. By that I mean I would like make up little stories with my Barbies, and they were like my first actors. I had Barbies from different periods. There was one where you could fashion her dress out of foam.
Oh, shit.
She was like by far like the horniest one. She was all sex. Her like bikini was made out of foam. She was so empowered. They did not all speak in the same voice. No. Some of them were colder, some of them were warmer, more naive. It depended on their haircuts, and I didn't like that all the Barbies had long hair. So one time my mom took me to the hair salon with my Barbie so that my Barbie could get a bob, which I thought was the best haircut a Barbie could have. And I think it's because my mom had a bob. I think that there is a particular kind of queer child that comes from a mom with a bob. I was not a theatrical...
Alright, cool. I am gonna take a break to have one of those egg rolls. I am not lying. I am hungry. But I am loving this music, though. Childhood by Xander. Yeah, thanks. Exactly. Yeah.